Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to ATK Practical number 5. Okay, we are doing a force feed application today. Okay, in force feed applications, we are doing sausages. We are making two different kinds of sausages today. One, lamb merguez, which traditionally comes from Morocco, which is in the northern part of Africa. Okay, and we are going to make a vegan sausage. Okay, a vegan barbecue sausage. Vegan barbecue sausage is basically comprising of pumpkin, carrot, onion, herbs, parsley, Cajun spice, seasonings, aromatics. All these are going to be cooked together till they are soft. We are going to mash it and we are going to use a little bit of flour. Now flour, the reason we are using flour in this particular sausage is because we want a little binding for the sausage. We want the sausage to be able to hold itself. Okay. In the sausage, we are going to also stuff the sausage with cubed cheese. The cheese is going to give a good flavor to the sausage. Since it's vegan, okay, preferably you can use a vegan cheese. You can use a vegan Parmesan cheese. Okay. We are going to wrap the sausage once the mixture is cold and enough easy to be handled. Okay, we are going to make a roll of the sausage, and we will first wrap it in a butter paper and then in a aluminum foil, and then we are going to tie it nicely, seal it from both sides just like we did a galantine. Seal it both sides and then drop it in hot water and cook it. Okay. You're thinking the sausage is already cooked. Ingredients are already cooked. When we add the flour, okay, and we poach in liquid, that flour is going to get cooked, and once the flour is cooked, the entire sausage will be able to hold itself. Once that is done, then it will be very easy for us to either pan fry it or barbecue it onto a barbecue or even grill it. It will be able to hold its shape properly. Okay, and the other sausage what we are going to do today is lamb merguez sausage. For the lamb merguez sausage, we are going to use 500 grams of lamb mince with 200 grams of lamb kidney fat. Now the kidney fat for this kind of a sausage is very important, as lamb merguez sausage has a lot of fat content. Okay, other than the mince, there is a lot of fat that goes with the basic force meat. It is part of a force meat. It gives this lamb fat dissolves into the meat and gives the meat a really nice flavor and juice. Okay. Now along with these, we have a lot of other ingredients here. Okay. We've got pumpkin. For the vegan sausage, we'll be using this pumpkin, carrot, celery, leek, celery, parsley. Okay. Also, you see a lot of spices are here. We have sumac, which is a Lebanese spice. It resembles a juniper berry, but the taste is somewhat nutty. Okay. We have ginger powder. We have allspice powder. This is a combination of 9 different spices. Okay. We have fine chopped thyme, fine chopped rosemary. We've got tomato paste, tarragon leaves, dried tarragon leaves, lemon juice, garlic pods, lemon zest, sea salt, crushed black peppercorn, and Himalayan pink salt. We are also going to use caramelized onion powder, Cajun spice, and chili paste. Okay, so these are going to be our major components for making the sausage today. Of the sausages. Okay, the first part, you have to chop onions. Now whenever you chop onions, you have to remember, peel the onion, okay, and leave the top part, because this holds the entire onion together. Okay, very important when you are chopping the onion, this part has to be intact. Okay, now as you have learned in your first year, when you are chopping a onion, score the top, and then we'll make cuts horizontally, and now you start fine chopping the onions. All the excess vegetable goes for the stock. Okay, so we'll start again. And then horizontal wise, you make 3. Along with this, we are going to chop some leeks and celery. Celery gives a very nice fennel flavor. Okay, a very aromatic. We want to add leeks, fine chopped leeks. And then I'm going to take a little bit of parsley. Make sure you collect all the leaves, only the leaves together. Okay. And this back part has to be removed, discarded. Okay. We're going to put it for the stock. Take a pan, heat some oil, okay, add the onions, celery, chopped onion, celery and leek into the pan. Make sure your heat is at a low temperature, because it will be easily able to burn. It will be very easy to get burnt. So you have to make sure your temperature is low, so that you are able to control the heat and control what exactly happens with the vegetable, how much it gets cooked, how much it colors. Okay, we are not going to color the vegetable. We are going only to saute till the onions and celery and the leeks are translucent in color. Okay. We are adding a little bit of carrot, as carrot will give you a nice sweetness and a very good flavor to the vegan sausage. Onions are getting translucent. We will be adding, reduce the heat. Okay, we'll be adding a little bit of fresh thyme, fresh rosemary, a little bit of lime zest, caramelized onion powder, Cajun spice, a good quantity of Cajun spice, roughly around 3 tablespoons. Okay, I'm adding a little bit of salt, pepper powder, and a tiny pinch of allspice. Okay, just mix the spices through with the onions. Let the spices cook a little bit so that there is no raw flavor of the spices. We'll add the carrot and the pumpkin. Mix everything together. Let it cook on a slow flame till the vegetables are tender. Okay, and then we will add a little bit of tomato paste. A good 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Also, we will add a little bit of the vegetable stock. Okay. Keep stirring it in between, making sure that the bottom is not getting caught or burnt. Okay. At this time, I would leave this and give it enough time for it to cook. I will add a little bit of stock. We need the vegetables nice, cooked and soft. Okay, so it's easy for us to mash the vegetables. We are going to combine all the ingredients for the lamb burgers. Okay. The meat has already been minced with the fat and it is inside the refrigerator. Now we will mix the seasoning for the lamb. So you see the mince, how it is. It is a fine mince. Okay, I have made the mince very fine. Now to this I will be adding a little bit of sumac. Okay, just a half spoon of sumac. I'll also be adding some rosemary, fine chopped rosemary, fine chopped thyme. Okay, ginger powder, dried tarragon leaves, goes very well with meat. Okay, I'll be adding some lemon juice. Lemon juice will act as a tenderizer to the meat and it will also give it a nice zesty lemony flavor. Okay, I will add some Himalayan pink salt, crushed peppercorn, 1 full spoon would do, I will add the chili paste. Caramelized onion powder. And we would also chop a few garlic pods. Roughly chopped, not very fine. Also, we'll be adding one fine chopped onion. Like I told you before, whenever you are slicing an onion, the top part has to be attached, as it holds the entire onion together when you are cutting the onion. We'll be adding all the onions to the force meat. Remember, this is a country style force meat. Okay. The mixture should not be too fine. At the same time, the mixture should not be too fine. Okay. At the same time, it should be mixed well so that the seasoning is evenly distributed. The marination for the meat is evenly done. We will also be adding a little cheese, okay, in the lamb merguez. Now, cheese, basically I want the cheese to melt into the lamb, giving it a good flavor and texture. That much cheese would do. Mix everything together. Make sure the ingredients are thoroughly mixed with each other. Okay, and then we're going to transfer it back into the fridge until such a time we are going to get the lamb casing ready and start stuffing the lamb casing. Till that time, This mixture would be in the fridge, chilling nicely so that all ingredients are chilled properly and we don't have a slushy, mushy paste, coming out of the force meat. Okay. Once everything is mixed properly, we'll put it in. Once the vegetables are cooked, okay, we will just lightly mash it, okay, to this consistency. Not a fine mash, because we want to be able to identify the vegetables in our mouth. Basically, you want to chew into some chunky. The sausage is not going to be very fine; it is going to be a little chunky. Okay. Now it is cooled down. Okay. It is easier to manage. Okay. Make sure you are rubbing some flour in your hand so that it is not sticking to your hands. Okay. And then we will make a light ball. Okay. Roll it onto the surface. Once it's properly rolled, wrap it into a roll it again, make sure that it is nicely rolled. Okay. Roll it into the flour. Gently take it, roll it into the butter paper. Make sure you are tying both ends. Okay. You're wrapping it like a candy so that it's nice and tight. Then we will wrap it again into a aluminum foil. You'll make sure that whenever you're using your aluminum foil, the glaze side is out. Wrap it tightly, secure both ends. Okay. Make sure it is nice and tight. Okay, now I have made a small DIY sausage stuffer with the plastic piping bag. I have put a nozzle in front and I have put this intestine, which has been brining in salt solution for the past 3 days. Okay, I have tied a small knot in front so as to make sure that the stuffing stays inside the it is easy to stuff it. Okay, as you can see, I have slowly been applying this. Okay, fitting this nozzle with this casing. Okay, now I'll be stuffing the completed with brief practical of lamb merguez and vegan sausages, vegan barbecue sausages.